The Mac Voices update for September 2025. This is Mac Voices. Welcome to Mac Voices. This is the talk of the Apple community, and I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, this is the September 2025 Mac Voices update, sneaking it in right before the end of the month, as usual. A few things to chat about this month. First of all, for me, this month was extra busy because of some business travel, both scheduled and unscheduled. But we kept up the Mac Voices pace with at least one show per day, and hopefully kept you entertained and informed as we went along, because we also had an Apple event during this time. And so we had Mac Voices panel discussions about the aftermath of that, both from the what did it mean standpoint, as well as who decided to buy what and what experiences they've had with those products since. A couple things I wanted to bring up this month, especially because of some recent viewer-listener email. And that's sort of the crux of it. Most of you listen to Mac Voices. You use the audio version. But I want to make sure that everybody understands that it is really produced as a video program. I felt pretty strongly about moving Mac Voices to all video quite some time ago, because while I love audio, and I too consume most things in audio, there is something a little bit lost if you aren't watching the video version. Now, you'll probably get all the information but you might miss some of the subtlety and, frankly, some of the fun of the live shows we do that are released into the feeds, as well as the one-on-one interviews, because those are far from just interrogations. They're more interviews, discussions, comments from both me and from our guests. So if you haven't checked out our video versions, maybe you don't want to check them all out, but maybe check one out, or maybe you heard something that you'd like to see just who the folks that were making these comments look like, or what they look like when they're delivering them. We have a YouTube channel at macvoices.com. At youtube.com/MacVoicesTV. The videos are also uploaded to our channel on Vimeo, which is vimeo.com/MacVoices, as well as uploaded to Facebook. So there are 3 different places you can watch the videos. And of course, the links that are uploaded to the social media posts point back to the Mac Voices page where the video is prominent. So check it out. And I don't want you have to pick, what your time constraints allow, but I want to make sure that you are aware that it is produced. So sometimes we will make reference to something on the screen or something that someone is holding up. And that's sort of what the genesis of this is. How do people know why we're commenting on somebody's video backgrounds? Well, that's why, because it is produced as a video show. Thought about trying to make just an audio version, but that seems like a lot of effort for not a lot of gain. So if you have thoughts or comments on that, please drop me an email at chuck@macvoices.com, or as always, use the feedback form on the website. And frankly, that's probably a better, more reliable version, because that gets tagged and comes to me as a priority message. Other than that, I've been having fun with my new iPhone 17 Pro Max. I hope you have. I posted something to the Mac Voices blog about the very first thing that I did, or things that I did with my iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I think you should too. Speaking of the Mac Voices blog, I fell down a little bit this month because of some of that travel, and time just disappeared out from under me. But I'm getting back on track, because I do have a number of things I want to post up there, as well as some product reviews and other items. So if you aren't subscribed to the blog, check it out. Check it out anyway on the Mac Voices website. That's everything I wanted to make sure I mentioned. Mac Voices Live keeps on happening Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/MacVoicesTV. Of course, we have Mac Voices Magazine, where all the articles flipped in there will help you do things with your Mac or your iPhone or any of your Apple tech, and sometimes a little bit beyond. And this month, of course, no big surprise, we're seeing a lot of the things focus on the new versions of the OSs. So check that out if you have questions, or if you're just looking to do a little exploring about what you can do better. So with that, let's get to this month's support report. And as always, thank you to all of our patrons who support Mac Voices. I hope you enjoy the benefits of being a patron, specifically that you get your name listed in the end credits of every show for the month or months that you support us. You also get access to Mac Voices After Dark, and I'm almost caught up on releasing all of the back Mac Voices After Darks. You also get access to our Slack and Discord for comments and discussions in there. And I encourage anyone who has access to those channels, please post your comments about your new hardware or an article that you saw that you thought was interesting or controversial, or that you'd like to have us talk about on Mac Voices Live. That's the whole idea here, is to create greater interaction between not just the supporters of the show, but also the panel members and myself. So with that, this month at Platinum, we had Ash and Marty J. At Gold, we had Craig A., Webb B., David G., Robert G., Tim G., and Keith M. At Silver, we had AIM, Baz, Cletus H., Eric B., Brett C., Bruce E., John E., Barry M., Chuck P., George R., Andrea S., and Daniel S. And at Bronze, we had Brian F., Ronald F., Craig H., Clinton M., John M., Kevin K., Patrick N., Prop P., and Soyuz. So as usual, thank you. A major thank you to all of our Mac Voices patrons. I greatly appreciate it. You help us keep going. You're the bedrock of the support and help pay the bills, keep the lights on, and keep Mac Voices coming to you and to everyone else. So thank you very much. With that, I'll be back next month with the October report. It shouldn't be too scary, I hope. And we will see you in the feeds. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with Mac Voices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.